on the old YouTubes. So we are live now with Julie
Yay!
from AJ's Retro and Vintage Canada version.
Yes, Southern Ontario, actually. Southern Ontario.
So
Um,
go ahead.
I was, I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry, I'll be quiet. I'm
Don't
just
be
so
quiet.
excited. Uh,
Um, so where is Southern? I mean, what? Because I have no idea of geology, and especially another country, well, I'm like Canada. So whereabouts is Southern Ontario?
okay, Southern Ontario is, I'm actually very close to New York State, Buffalo, New
Okay,
York.
I know. Yep.
Okay,
Hmm.
Rochester. So we're right on Lake Ontario. So we're almost really in the US. Ontario is quite large. You could fit, I think, one Texas and half another Texas in Ontario, the province of Ontario. It's that. I'm not sure
Wow.
if you're aware of
That's
that.
big.
Yeah. So northern Ontario is huge. Like it's beautiful. Um, it's absolutely beautiful. Southern Ontario, I'm in sort of like in the Golden Horseshoe, right on
Okay.
the Lake Ontario.
All right. Well, I see the few people come in. I see Jeannie, Chicago lady. Hey, girl. I see Bernice Marie Vintage. Hey, girl. I see Miss Sharon Delaney. Hey, thanks for coming, Sharon. You can say hi too.
Oh, Sharon, yes, she's another Canadian.
Oh yeah, she is another Canadian.
Yes. Hey, am I looking blurry? Because when I
You
look
look a
over
little
here,
blurred. Yeah, now that I see it on
okay.
here, you look a little blurred.
I'm gonna turn some lights on right over here behind me, right there.
Okay, cool. Yes, you did. You go ahead. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. She's just we're just adjusting our lighting.
Now, maybe I'm gonna have to ring light it. Hold on. I think I'm gonna
Well,
have
is it
to.
your camera? Hey,
No,
Barbie.
I'm using my laptop. Should I switch to my camera?
If you think,
Yeah,
well,
ooh, that's really bad now.
yeah, or
I
can
think.
you not use your phone?
Yeah, that's what I meant. My phone.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
nervous. Sorry.
Well, go back if you want to go back out and come back in on your phone.
Yeah, I apologize, Dolo. Give me a
Oh,
sec.
good, you're fine.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. Okay, y'all should be right back. This is not a Dolo Digs by myself. Julie will be back. Oh, so you're 10 minutes from Niagara Falls, Sharon. I think you've said this before because is that I must be beautiful there. I must be beautiful there. You know, it really must be so nice. And are you getting all the fall colors yet? Anyone? 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 Uh, yes, Miss Barbie. Barbie. So she'll be back in a minute. Once I see her um, come back on as a guest, I'll bring her back in. She just had a little bit of fuzziness on her laptop, so Julie went to use her. Going to use her phone now, so she's going to come back on, and then we'll be golden. So, so I hope everybody's had a good morning so far. I know it's not. It's almost midday there in some places. It's 11. Some places it's noon. Have you been doing much today? What has been going on? Are you guys just chilling? Yes, Peninsula is lovely. Oh, I bet it is. I've never been to that part of Canada. I've been to Toronto, but only at the airport. So that doesn't really count, does it? No. I've been to the Toronto airport, but I've never been like in Canada to visit, and I would love to. I mean, now they're letting everybody in now, so maybe I can show up into Canada. So just waiting for Julie to come back, sorting out her camera. Oh, here she is. Hang on. There we go.
Is that better?
Let me see. Oh, yes, girl. Yes. Oh, that is good. Yes. Oh, about that light behind you. Yeah, if you block the
Okay,
light,
stand
because
by.
it's a little. Okay,
Oh dear.
it's fine, girl. Last week I was a mess, so I understand.
How's that?
That's good. Yes,
Is
does
it?
everybody agree? Looks great, as does Julie. So,
Okay. All right.
oh, you're about an hour from Toronto, Sharon. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Pat Robinson. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. She's in a hospital. Daughter's girlfriend's in a hospital. COVID. I hope she gets better. It's such a hard. Oh, girl, these times. Mm-mm. Hi, Monica. Is that right, Monica? Monica. Hello, Monica.
Oh,
Wait, isn't your real name not Monica? I think it's not Monica.
yeah, it looks like Monica. Oh, she's
No,
muted.
I think it. I think it's not Monica. I think if she wants to tell us her name in the chat, I think it's something else, which I'd be thrilled about. Hey, Jessica, Thrifty Shutterbug, thank you for stopping by.
Oh.
So yeah, so we're gonna wait. So we're gonna wait for a few more people to come in, and we're gonna question Julie about everything. Julie is gonna be Monica. Monica Dolores, it's her real name. That's why I knew it was something else. Because
Dolores. Okay.
It's so good to have another Dolores in the chat.
Always.
So yes, that's good. So because because it's to me it's such a rare name. But anyway, I don't hear it much.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like I said, I used to be all upset about it when I was younger because I was like, that's an old lady's name. But now that I'm a lady, it's fine.
And I love the Dolo. I love that.
Everybody, all my good friends call me Dolo. Yeah. So if y'all want to call me Dolo in the chat, that's absolutely fine. You can call me Miss Damn Jewelry. You can call me Dolores. You can call me D.
D, yeah.
Yeah.
D would I could see me saying D.
That's right, Bernice Marie Vintage. It is your mother's name. You told me this as well. I remember that. Yes. We talked about that. Oh God, yeah. So she's I'm the only Dolores you know. Oh, but spelled with an E, Bernice. Yeah, see, sometimes mine spelled with an O-L-O. But I was named after my grandmother. So there you go. So yeah. So let's see. Oh, I see Christine. Hey girl.
Oh, hey, Christine. She got Michelle from Newton's cupboard down there. Oh, and Pat Robinson's here.
Oh my God, hey Pat Robinson. Oh, I said hi to you. Hey Pat Robinson again. We're on the big TV. Oh Lord, girl, don't put me on the big TV.
Oh, in the garage.
That's wrong.
Or well, the studio garage.
Excuse me. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to just talk to Julie about how she started. Just get to know Julie because I personally think Julie is fabulous. That's just my opinion. I'm sure people will agree. Once they get to know you, they're going to know how fabulous you are. So, but what we're also going to do today is we're going to have at the end of the chat, because this chat's going to be about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, hour and a bit, hour and some minutes. We're going to have a giveaway at the end in honor of Julie being on my channel. It's going to be tea related.
Very cool.
If you don't watch Julie's channel or her Instagram, you should. They're both linked in the description. She does Teacup Tuesdays where she features different teacups she has. Oh my God, it's so great. Y'all need to go because they're so pretty. Hey Beth, girl, how you doing? Michelle Newton's cupboard, girl. So, as Beth is here. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you in advance what I'm giving away. And it doesn't matter if you live in the States or in Europe. It's going to go. I'm going to send it to you. Or Canada. Yep, that's right. You could live in Canada. I'll still send it to you. So, so the first thing, it's going to be it's going to be a box. So it's going to be this teacup.
Oh, very royal.
Quite. And it's a Coronation Teacup.
Very nice.
It is Rosina, made in England, bone china.
Rosina's very nice. Now, I think, didn't Dave?
Yes.
Dave. That's a Dave item. Yes, it is.
This is a Dave item. And then you're going to get a handmade, not by me, but handmade in Derbyshire, 30-gram bag of tea, which is called Bakewell Heart because it's based on the Peak District. So a lot of the names of the tea are based on the Peak District around here. So
what's the Peak? Are you saying Pete with a T as in tango or K as in kilo?
With a K, Peak District. like
Ooh,
Northumbria and all that. That's the Peak District, like up
peak
that.
Friends,
Pardon?
like peak Friends, the
Yeah,
cookie.
yeah, oh, yeah, like that. So and then you're gonna get a tea strainer.
Nice.
So it's gonna be a little bundle, a little tea bundle at the. She said dime bag. Well, maybe it's a little bit bigger. Um, but it's going to be at the end of the chat, and we'll do it where you have to pick the number, you have to guess the number that I have, but we'll worry about that at the end. So let's get into it. Let's get into finding out about Miss Julie. So you're Julie,
I'm Julie.
and
And
tell us a little bit about your channel.
okay, my channel is AJ's Retro and Vintage. Now people think automatically my name's AJ, but it's not. A is for my husband's name, Andy, and J for Julie. So together we're AJ's because he does this with me. He's our official shipper, packer, and he also sources items. Not too much, but some. So we're AJ's Retro and Vintage. I have always loved things vintage. My dad's father traveled a lot. He was a purchasing agent for a store here called Eaton's. But he actually came to Canada to work for Timothy Eaton back in 1924 from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Anyways, he traveled a lot. So I grew up seeing things cool and old and artifact, and on my mother's side the same thing, and I've just kind of always liked doing it. My mom liked going to auctions. Since I was like 12, I would go to a flea market, and I would spend hours at age 12 looking at the big glass cases of jewelry and all the beautiful jewelry. And I would tell my friends saying, you don't want to go to the flea market with me because I take a long time. I don't just go booth to booth. Like I'll stay there and I'll look at every item, you know. So I actually started when eBay came along in the 90s. I started shipping or selling on eBay then when digital cameras first came out. And you know, and I loved it. And I just started selling things in my house, and then I was going to yard sales. And excuse me, then I stopped doing it because this was before, excuse me, PayPal was big. I would just get paid in like international money orders, and then shipping just got too confusing, so I stopped doing it for a long, long time, decades, really.
Wow.
Yeah, and then in 2019, I discovered on YouTube things that people, channels of this flipping and reselling that I did not know existed. I had no idea, absolutely no idea. So I first started watching channels like Jocelyn before she was Crazy Lamp Lady, but I'm into finding artifacts. So I was watching her metal detecting channel, and then she was Crazy Lamp Lady, and then Jeffrey from Real Nifty Vintage, Scott O Curiosity Shop, Alex from Chapter 2, all those, George, oh my God, Misty, you know, all that community, right? And I thought, okay, I think I could do this because I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. And George, the Antique Nomad, did this thing. It was a playlist, and it's one of my highest viewed, not the highest, but one of the highest viewed videos that I have, where it was show your bunker, your lockdown bunker when we were all hunkered down.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't know what to show because I wasn't, it was like things you thrifted in your house. So I showed a bunch of things, and it was like a very rookie filming. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to try eBay again. So I joined a Canadian Facebook group for eBay Canada to help me learn how to understand the shipping because it had really changed. And so then I opened up my little store. It's not a store really. just listings, and I started selling. And yeah, I don't list as much as I should. I've sold a couple of things on Etsy, but I am getting better to get more motivated now watching all these channels like Christine's. I like Michelle's What Sold this week. I like When Crazy Lamp Lady. I like seeing what people sell.
Yeah.
You know, I really do. I love seeing people finding treasure and selling it for more than what they purchased it for. Am I rambling?
No, I think it's good. I like it. It's good to hear your process, like what you started at, what you did, what you did. And everybody has a process, and it's very different from everybody else's. Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting that you've done it, and then you, like you said, with the international, like the mail orders and international like mail orders or checks or whatever. Do people still write checks? I haven't done a checkbook since 2010, so I don't know. But everything's done on card or you know, like that here, or PayPal. And to see that you went, and then during lockdown, I think this happened to a lot of people. They're like, what's next? What am I going to do now that I'm sitting here? I'm nothing's happening. The world is closed in theory. What can I do? And some people did it for financial reasons. Some people did it to keep themselves sane during a time when it was very unclear what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And your story is so interesting because you had done it. So you had knowledge.
Yes.
Of how to do it. It's just that you had taken that break. You're and now you're back. Now, so you sell on eBay, a little bit on Etsy. You also do drop sales. Let's talk about drop sales for a minute, because I enjoy them, but you explain what they are to people.
Well, I follow Side Street Market, Christine's channel, and I saw her do one, and I thought, oh my God, that's for me. I'm Julie, the lazy reseller. There's actually a Canadian, his name's Carl, the lazy reseller. He's got a channel, and that's what it's called. I thought, damn, I would love to have that name. But so I watched hers. And I thought, okay, that's more me. I'm not into doing the live by myself. I prefer to share the energy with someone. It's just more fun for me, because that's what it's all about, fun. So I saw Christine's drop sale, excuse me, and I contacted her just to, to let her know how much I enjoyed the format. And would it be okay with her? Like, I didn't want to steal. I felt her idea or whatever, but she said, oh, go ahead. Like, other people have done it, I think, but I liked her process. So I have mimicked her format, and I've loved it ever since. And sometimes I do hop sales with Christine and Michelle and Beth. Yeah. And then I'm starting to do them more on my own as well. So. And I just did one recently, and I had a theme that it was all birds.
Yes, I saw it. Was
friends. Yeah,
it was feathered friends. Yeah, it was so good. So for people, I mean, I think the drop sale is a fantastic idea. Do you know what I mean? You record it, you put it up there. People comment. Here's why it's a good thing. Here's why. This is my take on it, and y'all can disagree with me. Here's why I think it's a good idea, because it's not a live video. One, so if you mess up, you can go back and be like, yeah, I didn't look that great, or or I didn't like the way I said or presented that. Two, it is a video, which on YouTube is a big deal. Three, it is going to be a highly viewed video because people are going to want to purchase off of it. Four, in order to purchase off of it, people have to comment, and they're constantly commenting on your video.
Yeah.
That's why. And yes, you're selling stuff, but that's why it's clever.
Yeah. Yes. And I actually, Dolores, I got up this morning, and someone inquired about an item still from that sale. So that's always nice too. I don't have I have sale ends, excuse me, Sunday at noon or whatever, but really I just leave it open. Just like on all my videos, I say to people, if you see something you love, contact me. And I've sold a lot that way,
That's
more
smart.
that way than on eBay, just people watching a video and contacting me. I love that.
And there's also the thing with uh, people internationally or in different time zones who may not be up or at
Yeah,
home because they're work during a live sale. They hop onto it, and they may not get exactly what they wanted, but there'll still be stuff left, and they'll be like, "Oh, you know what? I'll get that then." That's what
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
And hey, Tony, butterfly nurse came in,
Hey, Tony.
and
Um, T from Thrill the Thrift. I have all notifications on for my favorites, right?
yeah,
And out of the blue, she did a drop sale yesterday, and I scored a pair of very cool vintage earrings, and at my leisure. just I just
right,
happened to be,
exactly.
as you said, it's just when I really like them, and a lot of people that they have in the comments of my drop sales, they say they really like this format of
I
shopping.
I like it, and that's personal because again, I live 6 hours ahead in time than
Mhm.
y'all do. Not in time, but we're due to time difference. I'm 6 hours ahead, so I can look at a drop sale and go, yep, yep, yep. And like again, like I said, people have to comment on the video and watch the video in which to get something. So now your video is getting more views,
Yeah,
more comments, and more likes. Smart, clever.
very good point.
That helps your channel.
Yes, it
Hi,
does.
Cindy Brenner. Hey, girl. Thanks for popping in. Um, so that's interesting. I do like it. I do, and so you do the drop sales, you do the
eBay.
eBay, and you do some Etsy.
Yes, and there's one other thing that
Oh,
I sell on.
oh
And
yes. What is
it's
that?
like it's an app. It's like Facebook Marketplace. I say it a lot
Okay.
in my videos. It's called Garage Sale. It's garage with a V as in Victor, like a
Yeah.
virtual garage sale. And I source a lot from there, and I sell a lot on there as well.
Yeah. That's funny you say that because Jessica, what were we talking about? Me and Jessica were talking about this the other day, and I went on some. I asked her, had you ever done? We have what's it called? Vinted here. It's an app called. It's called. It's an app or like a virtual store called Vinted, which you
Okay.
sell your old clothes, your old jewelry. Oh, it's Vinted, yeah. Your old clothes, your old jewelry, whatever. Da, 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 da. So you can sell on there. It's a bit like probably garage sale, but it's
Yeah.
called Vinted. Instead of minted, it's Vinted because it's vintage or used. So I looked at it and I wasn't looking to sell, maybe just girl, some of the prices on there. I was like, ooh, I'm about to go shopping on here.
I know. And I follow actually some people that post. I follow them because like they post some really good stuff at a very good
Correct.
price.
Because like garage sale isn't necessarily like an eBay or Etsy. It's more like people getting rid of their personal. It's not their business. It's the same with Vinted. Vinted is not like I mean I have a shop and I'm making my living. Some people do, but in it's Vinted is more like I think what eBay started out as, where you're just selling your personal stuff. You just want to get rid of stuff and make room in your house.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's all what Vinted is. I'm sure people on there selling left, right, and center, but I looked on there the other day and I said, Jessica, man, should I do Vinted? And I don't know. I'll definitely purchase off Vinted though, because I saw like this big brooch bundle and I was like looking at it and I was like, how much? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of my stuff that I
It's
sell
yeah.
is from garage
Honestly,
sales.
it's a good way to source.
Yes,
Yeah.
for me it is. It's because where I live, we don't have a lot of thrift stores like like these. I'm so envious of all the U.S. channels that have these. Like we're Bedford, where's Misty, and it's like got all
Bedford,
kinds.
Indiana.
Yeah. Or Pennsylvania, or like the older parts of the states, like Philadelphia, New Jersey, where Scott is from the old Curiosity Shop,
Mhm.
or estate sales. We don't have estate sales here.
We don't do that here. No,
We
that
don't
doesn't
have
happen
them.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
like we maybe in Toronto, like, but it's like they're rare. So
Yeah, it's not even a thing here.
no,
Right.
it, yeah, it's more a car boot sale. I wish we had car boot sales
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was good. Going to one tomorrow.
Really, see, we just don't. We yard sales and Max Sold. Do you know that? Do you know Max Sold?
Mm,
It's it's you can if you wanted to down like it's another way of selling, but they
okay.
take a big percentage. But a lot of people that whose parents may be going into a home or maybe have passed away and they don't want to deal with the estate. So that it's all done online. You can't go
Oh,
in and look at the things like you can at an estate sale. You have to look at just the pictures. And that can be not so good
yeah.
sometimes, but sometimes
Right.
it can be very beneficial.
I see Monica Dolores uses Vinted all the time because she's in Italy. And I think Vinted's a European thing. I know
Yes,
it happens in the UK, but like we use it here in the UK, but I think it's across Europe. And Bernice said that she's been out of the loop. She don't know what a job sale is. Girl, you would love a job sale. I'm just saying you would. And I see Book came in. Hey, Book girl. Hey.
oh, yay, Book. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
It is good to see her. Yes. Um. Right. So the next thing I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
we kind of covered it. Like, what are your favorite places to shop? You don't have to say the names, but what is your preferred way to source? Like you said, like the apps.
Yes, I guess in a perfect world, I guess is it would be estate sales. But what I have to do, what I'm stuck with is
Right.
garage sale. And my we have Value Village here, which is like Savers, but it's very pricey. There is one Missions thrift store that I can get some really good deals in and crazy stuff like some 19th century English Majolica that I got for like $5 Canadian, which would be like
Sure.
£2 for you. Like, but yeah, so
Uh,
garage sale, my thrift stores, and Max Hold, like online auctions.
yeah, like the online elections. So I
Mhm.
see. Oh, hey, Jazzy. Jazzy's come in. Hey, girl.
Kitty
I see
cat.
the kitty cat, Kathy. Hey, girl. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, it it's really hard to like. We have the car boots here. We have the thrift stores, which are like charity, I mean, or charity shop. We call them charity shops.
Yeah.
We do have a like antique shops, and they're pricey, like like they are in the US and Canada, but occasionally you can find the good thing. My favorite is probably, I do like a car boot sale, but my favorite is Chesterfield Market. That's my
Okay.
absolute favorite.
And that's like a flea market to us. Like when you say
Yeah, that would
Chesterfield
be,
Market.
it's like, yeah, well, the car boot's like a flea market because people sell it out of the back of their cars on a big field. I like those. The problem is it depends on where it's at, because the big one over here by my house, that ground is so uneven. I said, I'm an old lady. I'm gonna fall and break a hip. I can't be doing that. No.
Ah,
So the market is like the market square where they would have it's right in the center of town, where the market's on all the time in Chesterfield. They'll sell like wares, and like they'll sell like cheese and food and products and sheets and shirts and like a market, like an actual market.
okay.
But on a Thursday and a Saturday, the antique stalls show up, and you can shop your vintage and antiques at these markets, and it's like it's on a street. I'm not going to fall in the pothole.
Yeah.
So we do that. And my favorite, obviously, Bob, because I buy everything from Bob.
Yes. I really enjoy when you're able to take us to a car boot sale. I love the shop alongs, but I really, because I love United British things. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm a Canadian, so when I was 23 years old, I way back in the olden times, I would watch the Antiques Roadshow, the British one, like on my, if I could get it, because cable wasn't that big,
Oh, yeah.
it was like 35 years ago, and so I grew up watching the a British Antiques Roadshow. So I love it when you take us to, because people always say on that show, oh, I got it, for £2 in the car boot sale, or, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, there's so much. So your country is so rich with antiques. So rich.
It's old. It's an old place.
I know. Roman times. Like,
they've been here a little bit. We're a little bit old.
Yeah.
I like Jessica said, she loves the car boots. I like the car boots, but I like the smaller ones. I think the bigger ones it's too many. I think they're just too many people sometimes, and it's just too much for me. It's a little overwhelming. So what is the one thing you haven't found but you want to?
Okay. Well,
I could be more than one thing. It could be more than one thing. You just have to be one thing.
Thank you. I would, well, I've yet to find a fairy lamp here in my district. Like, I've never seen one. Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild. Like even at an antique market, like place, I haven't seen one. But oh gosh, Dolores. I think if I could find a really early copy of Vogue magazine, or some real vintage fashion magazines from the 20s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or the 30s or the 40s, like those. I want to find it. I would love to stumble across a little den of vintage fashion, because not only do you see the fashion, you see the jewelry. I see those as reference, as well as so entertaining. I love looking at old magazines. I could look at them all day long. Who is it? Who's paying you a visit?
One of my cats is in a bag acting a clown. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can hear. If y'all hear rustling like someone's digging through a bag, that is my cat acting a clown. Just ignore it. Sorry.
And I want to say one more thing. You know the channel Paper and Moose? Renee from Paper and Moose. Do you know that one?
No, it sounds like
Okay.
I should though.
I really like her channel as well.
What's it called?
If I could find, she goes to a lot of estate sales. Paper and Moose. She does a lot of. She actually just quit her job. Well, not just, maybe, I don't know, 8 months ago, and is doing this full time now. But she's well educated on. She's like a historian and records management. Long story short, she goes through trash bins, and she also does cleanouts of houses and estate sales. And she found, if you go to her channel, some Civil War diaries that were like in mint condition, and at an estate sale. And she was like, the footage that she took of herself, it gave me goosebumps. She was speechless and so overwhelmed, like teary about it. Yeah. So yes, I would love to find some Civil War diaries.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, here's the thing: you don't live far from. You said Rochester, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Because Beth asked, are you allowed to travel into the U.S. now?
Well, the United States of America has just told us that as of November 8th, Canadians could come over. Canada has been allowing Americans to come over for, I don't know, I want to say since July or August. It's something crazy. But the states didn't want to let us in. So on November 8th, the borders are now going to be open. Like, we could fly over without having to quarantine, but to drive across. That's what Canadians like to do. They like to go cross-border shopping, right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on where you're going, but if you're just going across the border, why would you fly?
To Buffalo or whatever. A lot of us Canadians like to go to Detroit and Buffalo. But where I am, I mean, there's other places all along the 49th parallel, right? Yeah. But yeah, so November 8th, we'll be able to drive across and do stuff.
We're not allowed back until November 8th as well. Europe, and that, which, I mean, I know we're technically not in the European Union, but we're in Europe. You can't move us. We're here. You can't change geology really well that quick. But yeah, so we can move. We can start to travel November 8th, back to the U.S. Back into. I think we can already travel into Canada. Because I think y'all can.
Probably. Well, Americans were allowed to come on over. Like we needed it for our tourism in like provinces like Manitoba, and that's where Christina Taylor's from. Like a lot of fishing and hunting. A lot of Americans like to fish in northern parts of Canada.
Yeah. So, so once it opens, well, let's say, would you go into? I mean, would you be like, well, I'm gonna thrift in the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm dying to do that.
Yeah.
I'm dying to do. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to plan in advance when there's estate sales, and I want to. I'm going to drive across. Well, my husband and I, we would do that. We would go estate sailing, or even just to their like a Goodwill. We used to have Goodwills here, but we don't anymore. Yeah. So I would like to try this bin thing just to say I did it, you know. And I want to visit Jan from Antiques from Karen because
she lives around
in Rochester. She's only 3 hours away. Girl, 3 hours. That's all it is to get to Rochester. Like 20 minutes in a plane. Excuse me, or 3 hours by car. Yeah. Yes. So that's just to visit her and see her mom's house and her new property and that sort of stuff. But I want to be thrifting in the States badly.
Oh, well, it's going to come. Girls coming up soon. November 8th ain't that long, honey.
Yes.
Yes, Jessica, we need to meet up with Julie in New England and go thrifting.
Oh, okay. Now on my bucket list. Okay, I'll be 60 in Are
you serious?
in 2 years. Well, a year and a half.
Oh, you're good though. I mean, I never thought you were almost 60.
Yeah. So I want to come over there, and you know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to get my license before I go there. I don't want to do it there because it could take up to 3 weeks. So I'm going to do it here before I come over, and I'm going mudlarking on the Thames. I am. I am. I'm going to find garnets. I'm going to find those garnets from the Roman times. I'm going to find Victorian jewelry. I'm going to find artifacts. I'm so excited.
But the northern mudlarkers don't go to the Thames, do they?
No, they're in Scotland. So they no, yes, I would.
Yeah.
I mean, but
the
Thames is like.
There's going to be a lot of stuff there. Better bring your willies. Yes.
I'm so excited. Like I watched Nicola White. Do you watch her?
I've heard. No, is she on YouTube?
Yes, she's big mudlarker on YouTube, and Sci-Finds. Another one. Yeah, they're that's real treasure hunting, and you don't need a what do you call it? A metal detector. As you know, the tide goes out, you see something shiny.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's all the tidal river. I wonder where they go in northern.
Well, they're on because you guys have the ocean, right? So they have that Ruby Bay where they have found real gemstones on the sea there. You guys, because you're an island, obviously, right? Here, I don't have any. I have to go down east for the ocean, and I don't even think we would have what you guys have because you're so old, like Roman coins and stuff. That's what I want.
Okay, send me Cheetos claims we could do mudlark in Yorkshire.
We gotta try it though. Like, I mean, you could do it. You and Jessica could go do it. I think it would be a great video for your channel.
I'll give it a try, Jessica. Let's do it. I got wellies. Yeah. Send me Cheetos, y'all. It is my husband, just in case.
Hi, Dave.
Yes, Dave. Yeah. He said we go because he loves Cheetos so much. He's hoping he'll give y'all the hand. Y'all can send him some Cheetos. Anyway.
Can I just let Dave know, my mom's side of the family, we're from Aberdeen and Boghead. He knows that. Yeah.
Aberdeen. Yeah, he's from Perth.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Which is lower down. Like here's Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Perth. We're Aberdeen, Dundee, and then Perth.
Yeah. And my dad's side is Belfast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the thing you find often? Like when you see it, you go,
oh, that was again Blue Mountain pottery.
Really? I mean, I know me and Jessica are like, no, Jessica's making a
More
face
Blue
like,
Mountain pottery.
it's pretty though.
Yeah, but it's everywhere,
Oh, okay.
right? You know,
Yeah, it's Canadian, right?
yes, and it's in Ontario, actually, not far from where I am. Yeah, there's a ski resort, Blue Mountain. I think but yeah, and I know a lot of. Don't get me wrong. There's some of it is gorgeous. Like I hope I just didn't do a faux pas by
No, no,
going.
no, no, no. Because I'm about to tell you something. But yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
I love it.
You
Me and
do. Oh,
me and
good to
Jessica,
know.
initially, me and Jessica would find it, and we'd be like, "Oh, got girl, found Blue Mountain," because we're in England. We ain't nowhere near, we ain't nowhere near
Yeah,
Canada. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
But a lot of the stuff I find Dolo is British.
mm,
Like I mean everything. Well, or yeah,
we're not for a
a lot
colony.
of it because we're Canadian is from the UK,
Yeah.
mostly England.
Because this is when me and Jessica go thrifting and we see a piece of Wedgwood, we're like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, Wedgwood here too. It's kind of you see a lot of it.
we're like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can relate to the Wedgwood. You
yeah,
can get it right
yeah.
by
Well, you
the
probably can't. But everyone's like, oh my God, Wedgwood. I'm like,
yeah.
so
No.
tired.
Now I like the Wedgwood China more than the Jasperware. I'm not a Jasperware
Yes,
guy.
yes. Yeah,
But
that's what we find all
I
the
like,
Jack with.
and I don't mean the everyday Wedgwood, the EUTURIA. I don't know what that Wedgwood, but the actual Wedgwood bone China.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Not Utraria. What's it called? Utraria?
Yeah,
Utraria?
something like that. I mean, it's gorgeous too, and it's collectible. However, I like my bone China.
I've sold the Utraria or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. I've sold quite a bit of that here. But it's usually replacement pieces. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, we see Wedgwood and look, Beth is like, oh my God, that's so rude, Dolores. Yeah, I know y'all like Wedgwood.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, don't come for me, y'all.
It's Jasperware. I just see a lot of Jasperware here, right? So,
oh, girl, everywhere. All the
yeah,
live long. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but not the exotic colors that Nate was showing
No,
on.
I
Not
don't
those
see
exotic
purple
colors. No,
and
I get
yellow
your
and
blue,
pink.
the light blue, and the mint green, the light green.
I've not seen. Now I haven't seen the pink here. I've seen the purple, but it was a dang, what you call it? Oh, that's all the live long day. That is. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you can get them for like $1 at the.
Yeah.
You know, at the
Yeah.
thrift store.
And I know people love them. And I know people, and they do have their place, and people appreciate them, and they do look good.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying that when we go out, me and Jessica, unless they're giving it away with something, we're not going to pick it up. Unless they're saying, you can buy this, and we'll throw a couple of pieces of Wedgwood and one ounce free.
I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you, Jessica, on that. Okay, sure. You want to throw it in there? Okay.
I'll put it in mystery
I'll
box.
mystery box it.
I'll chuck some in the mystery box and be fine.
Yeah, exactly. But the receivers of the mystery box would love that, and that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly, and that's right. I try to, I do mystery boxes. I try to put in things that people are really going to like. You know what I mean? I don't just put crap in there. I mean, I put really good stuff in mystery boxes. I do like doing them. Well, you got one. You got two.
I've had two. Yes, Christine sent me that one out of the blue, and then I purchased one from your Charlie Bubbles. What is it?
Charlie's Bubbles Vintage Emporium.
Yes, and I noticed on Instagram he's doing a 50-pound, 50 like sterling pound. Is it
50-pound mystery box?
Yes.
Get on it because
you should. So would he ship to Canada? That's what I want to know because I want to.
It's a she, and she will ship to Canada.
It's going to be full of
Hello, Katie.
Oh, hey, Katie's here.
Yes, she
is. Is it going to be full of Jasperware, Dolo?
No. No.
Yeah. So Tell me about that $50. Like, what's the rules, parameters around it? Because I saw that and I'm tempted.
So what it is, it's a 50 pound, not in weight, 50-pound cost. It doesn't so she's giving away a mystery box worth up to 50 pounds.
Okay.
In not in weight and cost in British money. So I bought one from her, and I bought one, and I paid 10 pounds, and she doubled it.
Wow.
So it was. I did a video on it. It's good. So I know her mystery boxes are good.
And she'll ship it to Canada.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, it says on her. Go follow her. I'll send you the thing, and
Okay.
And go follow her, and she will and you can read all about it. And she said, and if you like, you share, subscribe, whatever you do, you think all that. She puts you into a raffle, and you could win a mystery box worth 50 pounds sterling. And I'm telling you, my $10 mystery box, and she added another 10-pound mystery box. She added another 10-pound, to match it, was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, see, it'd be all full British, all things
Yes.
antique and vintage British, which I just love. So, I mean, I love the US stuff too, but we just don't have it up here, like the Hager, and I did find two pieces of treasure craft, but a lot of the American stuff just isn't here. Being Canadian, I don't know what Sharon and
I'm surprised because you're so close.
But no, we're it's just
they don't bring it back into the country.
No, not really. I'm curious to see how Sharon Delaney. I've been doing it a long time. I don't see a lot of American stuff. I mean, I see it, but not like. I mean, it's nothing for me to go.
We don't either.
Look at this. This is a yard sale. This is from the 1800s. It's Worcester.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my God.
Yeah. Worcester.
That is nothing at a garage sale.
Yeah, got it because it's Canada, and look got this online. It's Bleak. It's a lot of British stuff. I got this at one of those Max Olds, for next to nothing. You've heard of Bleak. Bleak. Yeah. Look at this. Where's Dave?
Oh, Dave's in the chat. He's there. What is that?
This is Royal Dalton. I find so much Royal Dalton.
Yeah, we do too. And it depends on what it is. Some of it's worth picking up. It's me and both Jessica and I will pick up Royal Dalton if it's good. Oh, I love that.
That's a Sadler barrel teapot. Dave, look. And I know you've got who was the tea lady you had on? The one whose tea that you're giving away.
Cup and saucer.
Hopefully Gail's watching. And I just want to show one more. Really nice. This is called Gaudy Welsh.
It is.
But it's Victorian. And again, this is just, I love finding, we find a lot of British stuff here.
That's amazing. I don't know why I thought you did it. I don't know, or why I thought you found the same amount, like you'd find just as much as American as you would British there. This is fascinating.
This is Canadian. This is out of Quebec. His name is Gerard Fortin, Fortin. Now, this used to be a lamp. This was my parents, but he carves these. Sharon might recognize this. This is all hand carved, and it used to have an old lady and an old man in rockers, but I didn't like them because they looked really crinkly and like
old people.
I didn't like to look at them, and the lampshade was broken. So I had Andy. He took them off. And look, but the little animals, the little cat and the little dog, and they warming themselves in front of the fire. And look at this beautiful old fireplace.
Oh, it's really lovely. Like that.
Little mantle clock. So this to me is Canadian. It's French Canadian. And
okay. And that was a question. Send me Cheetos asked Dave. He asked, do you see much French influence in your area for knickknacks and pottery, etc.?
Not in my area. However, I would love to go to the province of Quebec, which is like 3 or 4 hours away. Like Canada's pretty big. It's, you
Yeah.
know, I remember when I was over in Ireland, I did 4 countries in one day. I did Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland, England, and Scotland in
Yeah.
one day.
Yes.
4 different types of money in one day, 3 different types of money in one day.
I mean, if I started now, I could get to Scotland by 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So what are your, I mean, what are your plans for the future? What kind of things are you hoping to, like, how do you want to expand your reselling? Or have you, or, you know, what do you, how do you envision yourself being? Are you going to have merch? Are we going to be like,
No,
all your hats
no,
on it?
no, no. No, I'm not a, however, I do have I gave a good suggestion on Michelle from Newton's Cupboard. She was doing a live chat one day, and she was asking her watchers, you know, what,
Yeah.
you know, we like to see as merch. And I suggested, you know, we all use the wooden rulers, right, during our drop sales. So to have like Newton's Cupboard or AJ's Retro Vintage or Dolo Digs, right?
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
it.
so that's what I want. But no, I am, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to slowly and effectively build my eBay inventory. I have so much inventory. I had a friend come over and help me organize my storage room downstairs, and she organized my office. But now I've got to get on it.
Right.
And
Now that you have that part done, now you have to start listing and da 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 da.
Yeah, and I paid some money, not a lot, like $30 Canadian. I purchased off of Etsy a bookkeeping spread.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I could see, you know, what I spent on boxes, what I spent, excuse me, as well as, you know, inventory coming in, inventory going out. Like I would do my own spread, and it was working fine. But I wanted to get a report. I want to start comparing. I like stats. I'm a stats girl, so
yeah. No,
and I want to see trends, like, you know, like,
right.
you know, is spaghetti poodles, are they out? How many have I sold? Like, like that's what I like. I like finding trends.
Building on that, your merch could be, you do a journal specifically like that for resellers.
I'm lazy.
Well,
I mean, Christine from Side Street Market, I don't know if she's still there. I haven't invoiced her I haven't even invoiced for the stuff people bought on Saturday yet. So I got, I look, there it is. I'm not going to pretend I'm something I'm not. I got a lazy gene.
But that must be the Scottish side.
Oh, Harry Humstone's in the house.
Yes, I saw that. Hey, Harry.
He loves Ainsley teacups.
See, Brett's all like, okay, Brett, your automated software. Yes, that I appreciate that. But you're talking to old folks here. We got to write stuff down. We all, Brett.
What is it?
Brett was saying automated software is so nice. Like, you know, you put your information in, and I get that, and I like that. I get that, but I'm like, I need to write it down and physically see, because old people, you know, I like to, like you said, you got a journal and you write it down. That is, you know, I think a lot of us still handwrite stuff.
Yeah. That's just, I mean, we grew up, you know, I'm not sure of your age, but I know there was no computers when I was in school. I mean, there was no computers in the workplace until like the 90s, you know.
Right. And I was already an adult by then. You can't teach an adult nothing.
No, I'm all about making a list, but I do like Excel. When computers first came into the industry, into work, the workplace, I was a purchasing agent, so I really enjoyed. Well, I remember Lotus 123. That stayed in me.
Oh my gosh. It's showing your age now, honey. No.
Yeah.
I thought that, you know, that's not about, it's about using both. That you're writing down what you do, and then you put that information to the computer, and it can tell you the stats. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but having a journal, like a reseller journal to do that with, and then putting that information into, I don't know, a reseller program. I'm just giving you ideas today, y'all.
I love it. I love that. I really do. I really do love that idea. I would buy it if someone did it.
Are y'all looking at Brett's comment? Brett say, I entered my purchases and details and then pulled sales from eBay and Etsy, combined data from PayPal. You could classify office expenses. Okay, Brett's now all of our best friends. You know,
Yeah.
and we're like, Brett makes it sound so easy. And it probably is. But it's just like with your reselling, and I think a lot of times we get caught up in the buying and the showing and the, that we forget we got to see all this stuff, y'all.
No, yeah, and I'm gonna make a conscious effort to slowly build my eBay store. I have a question though for your viewers.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of them cross post. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm afraid and I want to know if this has ever happened to your people. If I post it on eBay, if I post this gorgeous cobalt blue Worcester teacup on eBay and then I post it on Etsy, what if someone buys it at like 2:01 p.m. on eBay and then at 2:02 p.m. on Etsy? Like, I know people say, "Oh, that would never happen." I'm the type of person that stuff happens.
I don't do it.
Okay, see? All right. Okay, do your people do that? I want to know.
Brett, do you do that? Because it seems like Brett has got it going on. Brett, okay. So the program was originally owned by Etsy, but then GoDaddy. I know who GoDaddy is. GoDaddy bought it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Does anybody cross list? Yeah, cross list your items. I do not, because just like you said, if I sell them both, if I sell it at the same time, that's going to happen to someone like me. It won't happen to no one else in the world.
Nope.
Happened to me.
Well, what happened to me over in Canada? You'd be the UK example. I would be the Canadian example. We'd be like banned, like, big band across our face.
Christine cross list. All in the Attic Treasures. That's Marianne, right? That's your Marianne. Your name is Marianne. All in the Attic Treasures. I know. Yes, it is. Okay. If it's not, it is now. No, I'm just kidding. But she says if you did it, go with the eBay sale.
Really?
Venmo will remove it from the other donor. Venmo? What? What is all this talk? What is this speak you speak of? I mean, I know what Venmo is, but I didn't know Venmo did that. I thought they just took your money.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to have, you know what, guys? This is going to have to be a whole other conversation.
Okay.
This is going to have to go to the chat because what you guys are putting in the chat is so interesting and it's so much information that I think we need to sit and have at some point have another chat about it, because I love everybody's ideas. I love everybody putting their input in. I love the suggestions. Oh, she meant Vendu, not Venmo. I was like, okay, girl, Venmo. This is a good topic for the time.
What's Vendu? Is that another?
And the great thing about this is everybody will be part of it. Everybody's part of the conversation now, but we're all going to be in the chat and we're going to be listening to what the people say. And the niche lady, recommends going with the eBay purchase over everything else. Okay. So if you did it, she would say go over the eBay. Go with eBay, the eBay purchase, not the Etsy.
Good to know. Oh, Barbie. Yeah. Punk, junk Barbie. Sorry, I just saw Barbie.
Okay, so we're at the top of the hour, y'all. I know y'all be good people. I know it went so fast.
I was very nervous at the beginning. Now I got my sea legs, and now it's time to go. Oh wow.
So what we're gonna do is, since you all hung around for the chat, I do appreciate it, y'all, so much. We're gonna have a giveaway. I shall show you what you will win. You will win this lovely teacup and saucer. Oh wait, hang on. Here you go. Which is a Queen's Coronation.
Handpicked by Dave.
Handpicked by Senby Cheetos, which other known as Dave. A bag of 30 grams of handmade tea made in Derbyshire. This one is Bakewell Heart, It's 30 grams, made in Derbyshire. You will also get a little tea strainer. Aww. From the same place, Cup and Saucer Tea. And if you want, and if these teas are made by this a place here. Yeah, she said dime bag, girl. Bye. Um, these teas are made locally, and the lady who makes them, Gail, was actually on another Dolo Digs live. So if you want to go back and see that,
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is you have to pick a number between. Hold please. Let me just look. I got my notes. Hang on, I got my notes. So what we're going to do is you can put the number in as many times as you want. You can play as many times as you want, but you have to pick a number between 40 and 60, and it has to match my number. So I have the number written here on a little piece of paper right here. And so if you pick a number between 40 and 60 and it matches my number, you will win the teacup, the tea, the little strainer. You win it all. And so we're still looking.
Okay. I see lots of numbers.
40 through 60. You just pick one of the numbers between 40 and 60, Kathy. Still looking, still looking.
By the way, your hair looks gorgeous.
Got it. Confirm for me. Wait, hang on. I'm not even in live chat. Well, I'm so dumb. Hang on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that was who I saw.
What number? Okay.
Yes. So I see it is number 53.
53.
I see Barbie.
I see, yes, Punk, Funk, and Junk Barbie.
Ooh, Barbie girl.
Nice.
Thank you, Barbie. If you want to message me, so Barbie's the winner of that. I'm so happy for you, Barbie. She was just reminded. I'm sorry, Kathy. I was like, girl, you gotta pick one number. Okay. So yay, Barbie. So message me on Instagram, Barbie, and I'll get your address and all that and send it to you on Monday. It takes 7 days to get there. You know how it works, Barbie. It's UPS. So what do you have coming up on your channel? Anything?
What do I have coming up on my channel? I have lots of stuff I've got to edit. So I went to an auction recently and looked at the stuff, and I won some stuff on the auction. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show what I looked at, and I'm going to see if people can guess what I successfully won.
I like that.
Like that. And I'm going to invoice Christine and everybody else that bought stuff. Hey, I ran the chat. Christine and Michelle are going live right after us.
Oh, great. Okay, so y'all be sure to go to whose channel are they going on? Christine's?
I'm not sure. Probably Christine's.
So I have a just real quick. Are you going to do the drop sale anytime soon?
Maybe in November. I don't have a date to give you.
Okay. I thought maybe you had a date. Okay, no.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, Michelle's channel. Michelle first, and then I guess
okay.
Christine. Excellent. Okay, so y'all, after this, go to Newton's Cupboard YouTube channel, and we'll see y'all there because we're all gonna hang out with Michelle. Also, I have a Instagram auction coming up the 21st and 22nd. Charlie's Vintage Emporium or Charlie's Vintage Auction hashtag, and follow that hashtag, and you will can see all the other traders.
Cool.
So that'd be good. And that's it, I think. But like I said,
no, yes. You're gonna be one of the mystery boxes for Trusty Huckster, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And me too. I am too.
I'm doing a mystery box for the Doxy Rescue. Just one more dachshund, and and so we're two international people doing it. Yeah. If anybody's out there is in the UK that wants to do that, please contact Trusty Huckster Mercantile on Instagram. Patrick, he'd be happy to have the donations to auction off a box for the Doxies. And I can't wait. I'm doing that. I'm also doing Katie's ephemera bowl. Are you doing that?
I'm thinking about it. I don't have a coffee table, so I don't know where.
Neither do I. It's going on a kitchen table.
Yeah. I love ephemera though.
Yeah. So I got some ephemera, and I'm looking forward to doing that collab a lot. All right, so to follow Julie, go in the description of this video and follow her on her YouTube, follow her on Instagram. Her link is there. Thank you so much, Julie. I had such a good time with you today. It was so
For
fun.
asking me.
We have to do this again.
I would love to. I would love to.
This is so fun. And thank you, everyone, for your great questions in the chat and coming to see Miss Julie and me live today. I appreciate it. And I just want everybody to take care, stay safe, and we will see you next time. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye.